there's a swing, and there's a high drive to left by Matos. Way back there. It's gone.
There, Cannon. Chapman to deep left field. It is gone. Halfway up the bleachers. Down the line. Hit well. And out of there. Encarnacion. First pitch swinging. Deep right center. First pitch of the 10th, and it's a two-run homer.
It's time for the Humm Baby Baseball Postgame Show. Brought to you by our friends at Corona Accounting Solutions. Do you need help getting your books together? Are you scared of tax time? Don't worry, the staff at Corona Accounting Solutions can help. Visit us at coronapdx.com and schedule a consult today. Corona Accounting Solutions. We take the fear out of finances.
Fitzgerald drives that one to center field, sending Doyle back at the wall. Gone!
Now that's how you supposed to drive. From now on, that's how you drive.
Now that's how you're supposed to play against the Colorado Rockies. From now on, that's how you play against the Rockies. Shut out. Robbie Ray and Hayden Birdsong come through today and hold the Rockies to 3 freaking hits. That is what you're supposed to do. Yeah, I'd love more than 4 runs, but 4 runs should be more than enough to beat the worst team in baseball. This is what had to happen today, and it happened. God forbid the Giants lost today. I'd have come out pissed. But it did not happen. Giants get it done. 4-0 the final score. And I want to say hello to the chat. Cole Dunstan, Warlock 9148, Eric with a C. I'd still feel better if we blow them out tomorrow, 11-2, 100%. Oscar Magallanes. Excellent pitching today. Some decent bats. Hitting could have been better. No taps yet. Put the helmet away. Eric. Ray pitched well. I'm really impressed with Birdsong. Loretta. That's it. Keep it going. That's how we're supposed to play. From now on, that's how we play. Let's get 2 more wins. W. Joe Boyd. The offense has to wake up. Not enough runs being scored lately. 100. Yesterday lost hurt. For real X. We'll win twice as hard tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big one. We will see what's on deck later in the stream after we recap this baseball game. But it had to be done. I'm saying they can both buy and sell. Well, I'm not really worried about trade deadline talk just yet. But yeah, you're right. They can buy and sell. Buy, get better, try to win or something. And if you can sell someone who's not really helping the team and we can get some value, I'm fine with that. But I'd prefer buying a little more than selling, especially if the Giants are in the mix come trade deadline. Zendava, Joe, Boyd, Eric, what's up? Everyone. Alex is here. Ray and Birdsong killed it. What a amazing combo. Yes, I did. I sent you an email. Here's the issue. Unfortunately, I didn't know this. This particular location where I'm getting my mail, that is a UPS store. There's multiple locations. I called different ones. They all have different policies because it's a franchise. Franchise. You seen the founder? Franchise, franchise, franchise. Anyway, I'll cut to the chase. They said because it's under the business name Humm Baby Baseball. That's what I opened it as, Humm Baby Baseball. And if it has any other name besides that, they don't put it in my box. They don't put a slip. They don't do nothing. So so I'm like, what's going on? I even asked, any mail, 259, no mail. Turns out, if it's not says Humm Baby Baseball, which is in the description, Humm Baby Baseball, then the address. You have to put Humm Baby Baseball. Stupid, I know. I pay the frickin' Eric it's on my driver's license. Eric, just like you put. Eric R. That's it's actual on my driver's license. But they didn't care. They're like, no, it doesn't matter. It has to say Humm Baby Baseball. Are you freaking kidding me? So if you could send that again, but make sure it says Humm Baby Baseball. You could say Humm Baby Baseball. Just put Humm Baby Baseball, and I'll get it. Open a pack of baseball cards before the game. Pulled in Matt Chapman, who was meant to be Matt Chapman. So now you need to open a pack tomorrow to make sure that whoever you pull hits a bomb again. Of course, you might accidentally pull a Rockies player. Yeah, it's under Humm Baby Baseball. Yeah, so all you got to do is put Humm Baby Baseball, and it will, yeah, absolutely. They probably are going to send it back. It was really weird, really weird. I called other UPS locations like, no, we don't do that, but it's a franchise. So like the North Side Manteca said, no, if it says 259, we put it in your box. Put Humm Baby Baseball on your license. That's what I got to do. The bats were awoken today. Pitching was solid. Absolutely. Let's break it down piece by piece. I didn't get any of the. By the way, that is the card of the day. The Matt Chapman card pulled by the Karaoke Connection is the card of the day. I didn't realize Hicks was pitching tomorrow. Oh, you already pulled the. Did you say that? We're good to go. Yeah, you did. I thought you said that. I pulled a Hicks. It's an omen. Yeah, absolutely. Who has the Humm Baby license plate? Eric, my question. Crap. Win his chest. Tuesdays. What were we talking about again? The game. I want to see if I can get that Matt Chapman bomb. I have to actually download it, convert it, do a few things before I can show it to you. Because if I just show it to you, like on Twitter, evidently it's crappy quality. So we don't want that. We want the top of the line quality, only the best of the best quality. So give me a few minutes. We'll have that, and then I'll recap the game. Go look at the history of this team at Pac Bell Park. Early season games, Giants rarely scored many runs. Air is heavy. Well, as long as they're scoring more runs than the opposition, then I'm fine with it. And that's what the Giants have been doing, scoring more runs than the opposition. I will take the W today. Senzatella, the loss. I was saying the Giants had to score runs. It looked like there was going to be a blowout early on. Didn't really turn out to be a total blowout. Oh, man, I'm trying to download this video, and it's not. There it goes. Okay. Let's convert it. We got to get this stream going here. Yeah, but we got a super chat. AM Echo Sky, player of the game. You wish you was. You wish you could. You was wanting to Robbie Ray and Hayden Birdsong, players of the game.
Have you ever had a dream that you had you could do you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
We got Loretta. We need these next two against the Rockies. Thank you so much for that $4.99. Let me send a thank you video. Was that the thank you video? Let's do it. Yeah, any mail has to say Humm Baby Baseball. I'm going to try to change that. I'm going to take my ID and try to add another name to it and see if it can say Eric too. But for just to be safe, make sure it says Humm Baby Baseball. Because I opened it as a business, Humm Baby Baseball, that it's in the name of Humm Baby Baseball, not in my personal name. Or so I didn't know that. I thought if it had box 259, they put it in the freaking box. Like just my house, right? You can send a letter to my house and you can say to George Bush and put my address, I'll get it. It doesn't matter what the name says, but they're really strict on that. Finally, the Salvation Army finally stopped the losing streak. Go Gigantes 100, keeping it absolutely real. Chappy Chap. So today's game, Giants got the scoring started in the second inning. Wilmer Flores with the double, and then Elliot Ramos with the base hit, and Lamont Wade Jr. starting to come around slowly but surely with the double, and the run scored 1-0. And then Sam Huff, who had a nice day today with the sac fly, 2-0, and he threw a runner out at second base. Sam Huff on a ball that kind of got away from him. The runner took off. Huff fired it down there and nailed him. I'm liking Sam Huff. Maybe we need to put him in the lineup a little more often. Okay, 2-0 Giants, and then a wild pitch, 3-0 Giants. But we need a little more runs than that. Matt Chapman steps up to the plate. Let's see if we got it.
Chapman, high drive to left. Back, out of here.
Perfect contact, good balance right there. Absolutely rocked it.
Chapman, high drive to left. Back, out of here.
So a very nice drive right there from Matt Chapman. And that is it. That's the scoring for this baseball game. 4-0. Robbie Ray back-to-back. Zip. Have to go. Wait, AM. Where are you going? Have a headache. Uh-oh. Have a great night, Eric and my fellow Giants fans. And to all the good people in the chat, but thank you for stopping by. Good night to everyone. Thank you so much. We are going to do this 30-minute stream today. But let's jump into the box score. Like I said, Giants really, did a good job tonight. Almost everyone in the lineup except Cost and Adames got a hit. And Adames almost went deep, but it was foul. So a good day for the lineup. They shared the hits. Got a hit from Yaz, a hit from Lee, a hit from Chappie on the bomb, a hit from Flores, a hit from Ramos, a hit from Wade. Huff got a base hit, a nice sharp liner. He's hitting 233. That's nothing to write home about, but compared to Patrick Bailey, Huff is like Babe Ruth, okay? He's got a home run this year. He's got a few RBIs he's hit, and he's doing a good job behind the dish. I don't know. I know that he doesn't have the ceiling of Bailey, and Bailey's got great defense, and he's supposed to be a great hitter, but and he's a switch hitter. But right now, he's really struggling. Christian Koss did get a walk, but other than that, 0 for 2 today for Christian Koss. And it's costs in us some runs. Good night, AM. Tomorrow's Rockies pitcher has a 10 ERA. We better light him up. Oh, it was a free game today. Manteca can play football back in 2013. Enterprise barely beat him. Go to the state final. Oh, Manteca High School. Krister, Manteca High School with the green. Yeah, you're right about that. Tomorrow's Rockies pitcher has a 10 ERA. Feel better, AM? Yeah, definitely. Hope you feel much, much better. Very, 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 very soon. Giants win. Final score 4-0. Ray with the win. And also, Birdsong came in. You know what? He threw an inning. And I got to give a shout out to Bob Melvin, who could easily have, and the Giants had a 4-run lead, so it wasn't a safe situation, but he could have easily put in another reliever for the ninth inning, whether it be, Duvall or Walker or someone else. But you know what? That would have been dumb. Stick with Birdsong. Let's guarantee the win right here. It's only a 4-run lead. Don't even take a chance. Birdsong is dominant, and he got it done. And he really is a nice weapon out of the bullpen. Obviously, we love him to be a starter, but it's nice to have an option in the bullpen of someone who can shut the other team down, kind of like a Madison Bumgarner 2014 Game 7 option. You bring them in, the rest of the game is taken care of. The rest of the game on lock. And we have a super chat. And actually, a super sticker. It's Loretta. Can I see the super sticker? Yes, it is the video game jumping up and down. Super sticker, $4.99. And just for that, I said if the Giants swept the Rockies, I'd give out 10 gifties. Obviously, didn't happen. They lost game 1. So we're going to do 5 gifties for the win today. 5 gifties for the win today. Bob Best from Reno. Gifty. Zendava, gifty. Tommy Hugsley, gifty. Wilson B. Oh, Zendava, I don't think got a gifty, sorry. Wilson B, gifty. Iggy Vibes, gifty. And Huffer 6, gifty. Your name was in there mixed with all the gifties, so I thought you got a gifty. We'll get you a gifty soon enough if you don't already have one. Robert Rothberg, I've been asking about you all season long. All season long. I have been wondering, where's Robert Rothberg? We need the positivity. How many games do you predict the Giants winning? It's hard to say. Giants 7 games above 500. I think that the Giants can get to 93 freaking wins. 93 wins this year. That's a ton of gifties. Paul, we got to get you a gifty sooner or later. Acaba de ordenar otra película de Amazon. Va a ser deliberado mañana. Just ordered another movie from Amazon. It will be delivered mañana, tomorrow. This time, box 259 Humm Baby Baseball. If they give me crap, I'm canceling the box and I'm going to switch to north side Manteca, or even another location. I appreciate that. And this other guy sent me money. He actually sent me money. And I'm just hoping he resends it because it got sent back to him. And I told him, I'm like, bro, I appreciate that so much. Please try to send it again, but put Humm Baby Baseball. And I don't know if you're here in the chat, but, if you're here, I appreciate you trying. And if you don't want to send it again, I totally understand. But if you want to, Humm Baby Baseball, and it'll get to me. I apologize about that. I had no idea. I thought Eric would be fine. I didn't tell anyone to put Eric, but I thought Eric would be fine. Yeah. ¿Dónde está Wolf? I don't know where Wolf is today. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Amazon 1-day shipping. I'll have that in hand tomorrow. Actually, I might be a little traveling, but I will try to pick that up absolutely ASAP. ASAP. Lullaby Land, nighty night, everybody. Hit the hay. Get that sleep. Tariffs. That's where everybody's all about the tariffs. I never heard anybody talk about tariffs unless they're talking about like historical presidents and tariffs back in the day. But now the tariffs is the hot thing again. I mean, tariffs have always been a thing, but never heard them talked about as much as they are now with the tariffs going up. Clobbered, but a furious Elliot. If you or anyone else was giving away a gifty and there was only 2 people in the chat, I still wouldn't get one. Paul, do you want me to send 5 more? I can try, Paul. I can try. Have you ever got one? I was going to save it for a little bit later, but I can. Since you're here, I really want you to get one. Nah, he said, nah. But I just can't guarantee it. I can send 5 more, you might not get. I can send 10 more, there's only 32 people. Your odds are pretty good. Tariffs are if you order from a foreign country. All right, so 4-0 the final. Let's take another look at the bomb. Whoops.
Chapman, high drive to left. Back. of here.
Oh, sorry. Adames. Yes, anything made out of the USA. Good combination. Robert, have fun just talking about it. I feel you. Someday you'll get a gifty, Paul. Someday. Someday. Just not today. Just not today. What happened to my lights? I had red lights. They just go off and on. Okay. I want to switch the mic.
Testing, testing, testing. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, bye-bye, baby. History's in the making at Oracle Park. Cheer for the batter and light the spark. Fans of Giants baseball, sing bye-bye, baby. If you wanna be in first place, bye-bye, baby. Listen to the broadcast, KNBR, and you'll see who we are. San Francisco Giants, bye-bye, baby. San Francisco Giants. And it's bye-bye, baby. There you have it.
Okay, dokie, there you have it. We are in 23 and a half minutes. We got 6 more minutes to go. Player of the game. We have no choice. We have no choice. It's either Robbie Ray or Birdsong. Obviously, Ray went 7, 8 strikeouts, 2 hits. And had he given up no hits, I believe they would have tried to let him get his no-hitter. Ray's 4-0, y'all. Ray's got a chance to win close to 20 games. Robbie Ray, player of the baseball game. We got to go with Ray. Reliever of the game, who else but Birdsong, the only choice, but he earned it anyway. And the offensive player of the game, we got to go with Chappie for the bomb. Hey, man, yeah, you'd like to see more of a blowout, but after yesterday, I just want to see a win. And we got to win. Like what I say yesterday, playoffs, I'm just hoping we can win a game. And we did. The rest of baseball, Reds 6-1 over Washington, 9-4 San Diego over Pittsburgh, 3-2 Philly over AZ, 3-0 Baltimore over KC, 3-0 New York over Tampa Bay in New York at Yankee Stadium. New Yankee Stadium. I shouldn't say Yankee Stadium because Yankee Stadium got torn down. Why'd they tear down Yankee Stadium? Why they tear down these? But do they really have to tear them down? Are they really falling apart? Are they really going to crumble to the ground? Is the upper deck just going to fall? You know what I'm saying? And if so, why is Wrigley Field and Fenway still standing? I'm just curious. Do they really have to tear these places down, or they want to tear these places down? Now, Candlestick, I can get it. It was freezing cold, the wind. It was great while it lasted. We loved it in the 80s, but the Giants, we were just trying to stay in San Francisco. We were just trying to stay in San Francisco at that point in time. So Giants absolutely had to build a new stadium. Otherwise, we were gonna get moved or something. So almost went to Florida. So I totally get tearing down Candlestick, or at least moving away from Candlestick. But Yankee Stadium? Are you freaking kidding me? Toronto over Cleveland 5-3. Boston at Fenway over Minnesota 6-1. A's over Miami 6-1 in Miami. And then the Dodgers beat the Braves 2-1. Unfortunately, Giants will be playing the Braves soon. 7-3 White Sox. Man, White Sox, they won a game. Seattle tears up the Rangers 13-1. 10-0 Chicago Cubs over Milwaukee. What do we have? 9-3 Mets over St. Louis. 9-1 Detroit over LA. Tomorrow, what's on deck? Day game. Day game. Are you kidding me? Mookie Blaylock it's actually Bradley Blaylock against Jordan Hicks. So let's freaking go tomorrow. I froze many a nights at Candlestick. Pieces fell off during the earthquake. It's in the bag for them. The Giants look fantastic tonight. Well done, guys. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Got to give it to Ray today. Can't stop sneezing. That's no good. If they ever do another Field of Dreams type thing, they should replace the Polo Grounds. Replicate the Polo Grounds. Absolutely. Absolutely. Eric, the movie should arrive later in the dad. Okay. I will be there to get it. Yeah, and yeah, Candlestick was my spot. They used to have a Carl's Jr. at Candlestick Park in the late 90s, and that was my place, man. But I just wondering, like, there's talk of like they have to tear down Kaufman. I was just there. What is the problem? Like, unless there's some kind of interior damage that you can't visually see, like the cement is literally going to crumble and it's dangerous. Unless it's something like that, there's absolutely no reason to move, because it's a beautiful stadium. Kaufman is, and just because it's old, so what? So what? Same goes for Angel Stadium. Angel Stadium is freaking amazing. No reason to move. I don't see the Dodgers talking about moving. Just as old. Kaufman is old, but still nice. Oh my goodness. Beautiful ballpark. Beautiful ballpark. Okay, so predictions for tomorrow. Look, man, Bradley Blaylock does have an ERA over 10. Only has 7 innings pitched. He's not a experienced pitcher. He wasn't a high draft pick. I mean, I'm rooting for the guy other than tomorrow, because he's it was a 32nd round pick out of high school. 32nd round picks don't make it to the big leagues very often. In his round, he is literally the only dude to make it. Bradley Blaylock, 2019, he is the only guy in his round to make it to the big leagues so far. That's not to say some of these other guys, I'm sure, are still trying, but so far, that's it. The Giants drafted Dylan Brewer. Dylan Brewer? He didn't even sign with us. He went to college. And I don't know what happened to him. He probably should have signed. He's probably wishing he signed with us now if he hadn't got drafted. Anyway, so as for Blaylock, like I said, obviously he had a great minor league career. He had a 1.5 ERA in A-ball, worked his way up. ERA not super pretty, but he showed some really good stuff in the minors and went to Albuquerque, and now he's in Colorado. But look, I mean, even in Albuquerque, he had a 6.48 ERA. This guy's not dominant. He's got a good arm, but he's not dominant. We should be able to score some runs off him tomorrow and hold that lineup at bay. So that's the key to the game tomorrow. I think Jordan Hicks is probably going to give up a run or two, but the key to the game is the offense. The key to the game is the offense teeing off against Blaylock. Are they tearing down Kaufman? No, not officially. Are they? The Kauffman Stadium lease expires after 2030. So we're talking 5 more years. And there's talk of a new Royal Stadium, of building a new Royal Stadium. Absolutely unnecessary. But they could still end up, yeah, they put some plans out for a proposed downtown ballpark. So they're trying to get a new ballpark. I mean, sooner or later it's probably going to happen. But let's hope, like this is what this is. I mean, that just looks crazy. This is what they're proposing in Kansas City. I mean, it's futuristic. But maybe you should stick with Kauffman. Reckon? Fitz on the IL, no set return date yet. He'll be on the IL at least 10 days. That's a crazy looking ballpark, though. Well, I'm wondering what's up with the Rays. I don't think they're staying in Florida. They're not staying in Tampa Bay. They can't get a park built. They can't get a park built. And I would, if I was a different city, if I was a mayor of Salt Lake, Portland, I don't care where, I would put all the much money as we could. I would get that billions of dollars and build the mother effer. Build it. If you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come. Nobody has a stadium. You build the stadium, the Rays will go there. But they don't want to build it and then have no one go there and have this huge eyesore. But I can promise you, you'll get a team. You build a stadium, you'll get a team. And it'll probably be the Rays. And if not, Manfred's going to do expansion and you'll get a team then. So build a freaking stadium. You know, the Rays built the stadium. They built Tropicana back for the Giants, and they got a team a few years later because we didn't end up moving there, thank God. But you build a beautiful stadium, you build something like this, yeah. I don't think they're going to go to OKC, but it's a possibility. I'm mostly hearing Portland, Salt Lake, and a little bit of Nashville, and maybe Orlando if they stay in Florida. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I watch DVDs on the daily. And a lot of ways I like DVD better because on a DVD, and a lot of times Blu-rays won't do this. You press stop, you're done. The next day you want to continue movie, you press play, it just picks right off. A lot of times Blu-rays won't do that. But no, yeah, I'm fine with DVD quality. Shoot, I watch VHS tapes to this day. To this day, I watch VHS tapes. Carson Weisenhunt, top prospect, great arm. I will have some prospect videos from the River Cat soon. I'm saving them up. I know they stream the games and everything, but I like getting my own footage, putting it on YouTube. Okay, Sacramento. This year he's got a 4.5 ERA, 6 starts, 30 innings. Talking about Weisenhunt, 32 hits. Yeah, he hasn't been particularly great this year. He does have 31 strikeouts. We'll see him in the big league soon enough. He was our second round pick from 2022. So he is a Farhan pick, but, you know, it's what it is. And this year, by the way, it feels like we just did the draft. Giants have the 13th pick again. The 13th pick again this year. We're not going to get Ethan Holiday. We can forget that. But there are some awesome players that the Giants could get. Jace LaViolette, Texas A&M. Kyson Witherspoon, Oklahoma. Cade Anderson, pitcher out of Louisiana State. Lots of really solid players are available, and so we got to get them. We got to get them. So I'm always looking forward to the draft. But other than that, y'all, we'll be back tomorrow for more baseball talk. And I hope that y'all will be here and we may gift out some more Mimbies. Just got out of YouTube jail. Richmond needs to do better. 6-16, not acceptable for AA. Unacceptable. Have not seen it. I thought you were going to send me the same one you sent before. The one you sent before, I'll pick that one up instead. Since you sent that to me, I want to watch it. And I could pick that one up. And I'll wait to get Children of Men tomorrow. And I'll check those out and review them as well. That's all I know. That's all I know. If y'all want to send a mail to Humm Baby Baseball, Humm Baby Baseball. You can't just put Eric, even though it's actually on my driver's license. It's actually like it's not, they wouldn't give me the package. Got to put Humm Baby Baseball. So my address, just like it's written in the description. Have a wonderful day, y'all, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Did Ramos get a hit? Ramos did get a hit. When we see the Ramos song, I don't know how well this thing is going to sing. Elliot Ramos, Elliot Ramos, Elliot Ramos, Elliot Ramos, Elliot Ramos, Elliot Ramos. We're going to have to record that soon enough. All righty, y'all. No, I have not seen Before the Devil Knows. So many really good movies I haven't seen, but Philip Seymour Hoffman is one of the best actors ever. And unfortunately, he passed away due to a drug overdose. Stay off the drugs. So many great actors and great talents get into drugs, get addicted, and then die from an overdose. And it's tragic, not only because they passed away, as anyone passing away is tragic, but they had so much great work that they would have done, and and we're never gonna get to enjoy that. Stay off the drugs. Sorry about that. I don't know. It just pops up. I just read what pops up. It pops up. Maybe you delete it, but it already has shown to me, I guess. Eric, can I send you TV show DVD? You can send me any DVD. Just make sure you put Humm Baby Baseball. Send them this way. Other than that, I apologize. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. All right, I'm out. Good job, Robbie Ray. Let's go tomorrow. I got the Giants winning tomorrow by a score of 9-3. Final score tomorrow. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you then. Peace.
Chapman, high drive to left. Back, out of here.